Very pleasant good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Live Jai-Alai in the Magic City on the Jai-Alai Channel. I'm Stu Nyman. I'm here with Andrew Bleckman, and we're pleased to welcome you to this Saturday afternoon performance. That's right, we're playing Saturday afternoon at 4, Saturday evening at 8, the perfect times to play Jai-Alai. We have 9 games for you beginning at 4 p.m. In addition to fast and fun Jai-Alai action, each of this afternoon's games offers win, place, show, quinella, exacta, and trifecta wagering. For those of you new to parimutuels or new to the Jai-Alai Channel, if those terms are new to you, we will explain them to you as we go throughout today's performance. For those of you who do know about parimutuels and wagering on this type of stuff, we also have a pick 3 wager that begins in game 4. The oh-so-generous, high-paying, high-five jackpot that begins in Game 3 with its $2,000 guarantee, and the Mighty Ocho jackpot beginning in Game 1. A high-five is a pick 5 wager. Correctly pick the winners of Games 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And you can cash in on the $2,000 minimum guarantee. The Mighty Ocho is a pick 8 beginning in Game 1. Online wagering is available at watchandwager.com, or if you're in Connecticut, mywinners.com. Placing bets is not necessary in order for you to enjoy all that we hope to have in store for you today. We do not have any scratches in today's performance. Once again, we have no scratches in today's performance. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome you to this Saturday afternoon performance. Andrew, how are you?
Doing well today, Stu. A couple more hours to sleep in. We're refreshed, ready to go for these 18 games today, and we've got a lot in store for you. We've had 4 performances on the week. We'll give you a little rundown of how it's gone. Standings-wise, Douglas in the lead for that Golden Cesta. Familiar territory for number 13 now. 8 wins for him thus far on the week in his 16 games. And don't know if anyone really is going to contest. It was maybe a question yesterday, but Douglas rattled off wins in games 7, 8, and 9, I believe, Stu. Lost the first 2, lost his first one, and
lost or just didn't come in. There's a difference. There is a difference there.
Now, didn't come in the money, and then took the last 3, so he's playing really well as he has done these past couple weeks. Tennessee there with 5 wins. He'll be in these games 1 through 4 for you, these earlier singles games, so see if he can rack up a couple and maybe threaten him. And then El Barba, another guy in these earlier games. He has 4 wins, so combined, see if any of those guys could perhaps threaten Douglas's throne for that Golden Cesta. We got 3 more performances on the week to see if anybody can do that. And now with just under 6 minutes to go before we get into the first game. And as we do before the first game of every performance, we have this video that will explain the scoring format for the first 8 games of this 9-game performance, and that is Spectacular 7 scoring. Take a look.
Spectacular 7 singles games are played with 8 players. Each player wears a different color jersey numbered 1 through 8 on the front. These numbers are traditionally referred to as post numbers. Post numbers are used to signify the order in which the athletes will play in a game. These numbers are also used for betting purposes. Don't be confused by the numbers on the back of our jerseys. Those are just for fun. Each game begins when the player in the post 1 red jersey serves to the player in the post 2 blue jersey. The served ball must land between the 4 and 7 lines marked on the court's side wall. If the ball lands between those lines, the serve is good and play continues until one of those 2 players wins that matchup. The player who loses the matchup exits the court and waits for his next turn at the end of the rotation. It's important to note that every game has 2 rounds. The first 7 matchups in a game make up round 1. Each matchup in round 1 is worth 1 point. Round 2 refers to all matchups that take place after the 7th and final matchup of round 1. The number of matchups in round 2 varies from game to game. And in round 2, each matchup is worth 2 points. The first player to earn 7 points wins the game.
And we talked about some of the players before that Spectacular 7 video who are playing particularly well this week. Let's go to the other side. Who's not doing so well? And one that sticks out here on the Week 15 stat sheet is Legend. No No finishes within the top 2. Hasn't won or placed in any of his 16 games. 2 shows for him, 4 fantasy points, and that's a guy that's been the difference maker, particularly in fantasy. The past couple of weeks he's been on those winning lineups. Been playing really, really well. Going back to week 14 there, Legend with 25 fantasy points, 3 wins for him last week. Week 14, and then 2 weeks ago, week 13, Legend, 4 wins, 5 places, 41 fantasy points. So with a couple more opportunities here, 3 more performances on the week, as we said, look for Legend perhaps to get back in the win column. And going up the line here, Ben, another guy who had a particularly strong week last week, hasn't found the win column, played much better than the stat sheet indicates. Happens a lot. Particularly with
Ben's
Ben.
been playing great.
Oh, he's been playing great.
Terrific.
And in those feature games, sometimes gets shut out with Douglas and Ron, and plays really hard, plays really well, and then ends up getting seeded at the end of the points. So definitely a stronger performance than the stat sheet indicates here for Ben. And if you have him in fantasy, 15 points. You have Lamonti. He has 1 finish within the top 2, just 1 place for him on this week. But he was out all of last week, and as we know, sometimes takes a little time to get back adjusted to this game here, and certainly the case with Lamonti. And Fred, 3 places, that's second place finishes for him, and no wins. So Lamonti, Fred, and Juice, last one without a win this week. Juice, Lamonti, Fred, Ben, and Legend, all looking for a win in these final 3 performances of the week, starting with this one here at 4 p.m. We have one this evening at 8, and then we close it out tomorrow at 12 noon.
3 minutes to go to begin game 1. Once again, this program is scratch-free. We have no scratches in today's performance.
And while we have a couple more minutes till we get into the start of this game 1, we were talking a little bit about that fantasy points there for some of the players. If you don't know what we're talking about, we have a little fantasy game that plays along with the action here at Magic City. FantasyHighlight.com there is the link to play along. You sign up for free. We have a contest every week. New contests every week. We have player prices updated each week. How it works, you have a $21 budget to make a roster of 4 players. You have 3 singles players and 1 doubles pairing that make up your 4 total players. Got to stay within that $21 budget. And then you get 5 points per win, 3 points per place, 2 points per show, and 1 point per quad finish that your player earns throughout the week. And then the person with the most total points, after all is said and done, after all those 7 performances, then you will get a cash prize, for this week, $100 cash prize, plus for the month of August, a Magic City Highlight t-shirt. We always have those prizes sponsored by Magic City up on the line every week. And as we said, once we hit 150 contestants here, Magic City has graciously said that they would up that cash prize every week to $150. And then once we reach 200, they'll up it even a little more to $200. So again, that link, fantasyhighlight.com to play along. If you're not signed up, it's completely free. It's fun. So you got nothing to lose, and you could potentially win cash prizes. In addition to that fun stuff, fun little gear we give away from Magic City.
Yeah, we're going to hold the first game for just a minute, another minute. It's 1 minute till post, so we may give it another minute because we have a surprise judging substitution for our first game. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. The expert judging stylings of one Juan Ramon Arrasate. All part of the international judges shortage in Jai-Alai right now.
I was going to say, we know he's a good player. How about his judging skills? We saw you out there last year one time.
Once.
Eagle Eye out there.
Oh yeah, no. I call everything absolutely religiously.
I say Diaz and Fred getting their own game underway here. It's not going to count.
No, they're just literally practicing. Just so you understand, this is just practice.
Yeah, we don't have any judges.
But if this is any example, now if they play this good during the actual point,
Fred up at the 5 line, Cortada, Diaz on the outside.
If they play this good,
winds up the Costado, it's going to score. All right,
and with this serve, we'll begin Game 1, a spectacular 7. Singles match, play to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt of post 1, we have Diaz. Receiving in the blue of post 2, we have Fred. Diaz serves, our performance begins. Powerful backhand by Fred. Rebote by Diaz. He goes to the floor, makes a 2-all save. Fred got there. Throws it hard back. We should have gone with that practice point. Not a bad start, though, to this performance, point 2. Fred's first up on the board in our first game. That'll bring to the court the white shirt of post 3, El Barba. Fred from the forehand. El Barba. El Barba going for a second round effort. Just missed it. Point 2. Green shirt to post 4 receives. Here's Jedden. Catch by Fred. Backhand 2-all stopped in the air by Jedden, but not held on to. Point 2. Fred's made 3 straight points in this matchup. Fred serves to the black shirt of post 5, Legend. Point 5. Now receiving the yellow shirt of post 6, here's Lamonte. It's a good catch by Lamonte. Nice backhand. Rebote left side by Lamonte to the inside. Rebote coming all the way out. Good effort. Just fell short of the front wall. Point 5. In our next matchup, Legend will serve to the pink shirt of post 7. Juice receives. That lands out. Point 5. That's right. Juice going for the manager there. Here's post 8. Purple shirt to complete the first round of play. Tennessee. Cortada serve stopped on the forehand of Tennessee. Here's Tennessee from the backhand. It's a good throw by Legend. Even better catch by Tennessee. Ball tipped by Tennessee. Point 5. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are now worth 2 points through the end of the game. Legends made 4 straight points. Here's post 1. Diaz. There's a hard throw by Legend. Rebote, high bouncing 2-all, does not cut out. Legend's got it and a good catch. Good catch by Diaz. Diaz, big backhand to the outside. Rebote for Legend. Great catch by Diaz at the 9 line. Diaz going for it on the left side, just tipped it. Point 5. Legend with 6 straight points, giving him a possible game point. Trying to stop him, El Barba. Ball tip. That is point. Perfect game. Black shirt to post 5. 2 places. 4, 6, 7, 8, 1, and 3 will play off for show. 4 first serves to 6. That hit the overhead screen. Point 6. 7 now serves to 8. 1 will then serve to 3. Rebote to the outside. Caught by Tennessee. Point 8. 1 now serves to 3. The winner of this point meets 6 and 8 in the continuing playoff for show. 1 serves to 3. Ball tip, point 3. 6, 8, and 3 remain in this playoff for show. 6 first serves to 8. Backhand by Tennessee. Rebote left side. Going to land in. Tennessee got it. Managed to make that throw in time. Here's Lamonte from the 10 line. Hard throw to the inside. Good catch by Tennessee. Lamonte, great catch on the left side. Nice backhand. Lamonte with another great catch. Hard backhand. Down low. Tennessee's there. Rebote by Lamonte. Nicely played. Here's Tennessee. Ball just missed the sidewall. Point 8. Well played point by Tennessee and Lamonte. Possible show point for post 8. Trying to stop him. Post 3. El Barba. Tennessee makes the catch. Rebote left side by El Barba. Catch by Tennessee. El Barba catches it in the air. Scoop by Tennessee. Backhand to the overhead screen, point 3. We'll turn him around now. 3 serves 8. This is a show point. Tennessee on the backhand. Cleared the overhead screen. El Barba makes a beautiful rebote. Tennessee's there. Point and a third place finish for post 8 Tennessee. Unofficial order finish 5-2-8. Your prices will be up in just a moment.
And the result there of game number 1 is now official. Post 5, Legend with the win. Post 2, that's Fred taking second. And post 8, Tennessee coming in third. 5-2-8 now official there for game number 1. We see those prices. On the $2 Quinella, they're 2-5 or 5-2. Top 2 finishers in any order. Off $2 there returns 40-20. The $2 try, 5-2-8. Top 3 finishers in the exact order. It's that trifecta off of $2, getting 8-44-40. High payoffs there in that first trifecta of the day. And we just talked about how Legends hadn't gotten a win all week there, so it makes sense maybe with those particularly higher prices or those higher payouts. And congratulations there for number 15 on that first win of the week.
Seeing a little behind-the-scenes action of what takes place here. You know,
why was I announcing the prices?
So the player manager, how we all pick up naturally for each other, and it just, player manager,
well-oiled machine at this
actually point. As soon as that game is over, those calls have that has to be made official.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
Exactly. And so I looked and I looked over to see if he was going to call. It's like, oh, he can't call because he's on the court.
Yeah.
So let's double check these. Yep, they check out fine. Let's give mutuals a call. And then when I did that, all of a sudden the prices appeared. I couldn't announce the prices.
I got you.
I'll
be the price. Maybe I'll have to be the prices guy for today. We'll do that.
But I think he's coming back now. Isn't that wonderful? Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is our second game. But you see how you picked that up without a hitch?
Nothing.
I mean,
yeah. Do you go? It's like the 2-3 zone in defense. You move to the right. I'm moving with you.
I have no idea what that means, but I'll take your word for it.
If you're a basketball fan, that's a pretty good analogy, admittedly.
I don't mind watching it. Not a fan though. So, but no, that's the way. See, that's the way. Now, see, throughout the history of Jai-Alai, for those of you who've watched Jai-Alai for a long time, you wouldn't get that behind. You would just. No. It would click. Well, depending upon what place you're at, some places, would get a little screwy. But no, here at Magic City, like a fine oiled machine.
Absolutely.
Up next, Game 2, spectacular 7 singles match. Play to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. There are no scratches in Game 2, and post time is just 5 minutes away. Good luck.
And to get you up to that second game, we have this video that will explain here, for any of our new fans, how the game of Jai-Alai here is played. Take a look.
The main rule of Jai-Alai is simple. Players must catch and return the ball in one fluid motion. Sounds easy enough, right? So how do you win? You can win a matchup simply if your opponent overserves, underserves, or serves the ball out of bounds. On the flip side, your opponent wins the matchup if the serve is so good that you fail to catch and return the ball to the front wall. If your opponent fails to catch the ball before it bounces twice on the ground, or if your opponent's cesta makes contact with the ball but doesn't catch it, then, in both of those cases, you win the matchup. You can also win a matchup if the ball bounces around in your opponent's cesta during an attempted catch. This is called juggling, and it's illegal in Jai-Alai. Another way to win a matchup is if your opponent throws the ball and it lands out of bounds on its return from the wall. The overall game strategy for a Jai-Alai player is to make it difficult for an opponent to reach the ball in time or to execute a rebuttal play.
And now 3 minutes away there from the start of game number 2. And as we said there, that was Legend with his first win of the week. Manually update that stat sheet for you. And overall, that was Legend's 20th win of the season. Pretty balanced all over that stat sheet. 20 wins, 22 places, 22 shows, 225 games played. I know those are a lot of numbers, but just under 9% in the win, just under 10% in place and show. So Legend slowly getting better, obviously coming back from reconstructed knee surgery, so it takes a while to get fully healthy, get fully comfortable, and talked about how he's been playing really well. That's his first win of this week, though, and expect many more from Legend here in these final couple of games of the week.
3 minutes to go till we begin Game 2. Game 2 just 3 minutes away. Sorry. Lots going on. We're getting caught up, but everything working out just well. Now, we're rejoined by Juan Ramon Arasate back here as the player manager after having done an absolutely brilliant job judging that first game.
It was pretty good. No calls needed to be made. It's always good. It's always interesting when you judged one time or when JR is out there. Not a lot of contesting the calls. Guys aren't going to be whining.
If I blow the whistle, just go have a seat. It's against you. Just go have a seat.
They know. Give them the look.
Yeah, because I'll walk from there to the fine sheet. It's just... That's why we don't often do it. But lots of weird weather going on here. Weird weather, pandemic. Yeah. We play through it all. We absolutely play through it all.
And either this has been the longest minute of my life, or we're stuck at 3 minutes here. So
Well, you know.
Time's slowing down.
That's the great thing about this board, too, is that occasionally it's like, at 3, and then all of a sudden it just goes to 0.
I'm just waiting for that phone to ring any moment.
Well, it's funny because it doesn't ring. It's just got that annoying doot.
Yeah, it's more of a like a buzzer.
Then again, I still have a traditional phone at the house, like a old Ma Bell. Does Ma Bell mean anything to you?
Ooh, that's something I don't know.
Ma Bell? Never heard of Ma Bell. No clue what Ma Bell is. It's all right.
Is it a
it's a general reference. It's a general reference to the original AT&T conglomerate that had all of the telephones in the country. Wow. So you just had Ma Bell. It was just the telephone. The telephone was just AT&T. That was it.
There was none of these options.
No, and then see, went from 3 to 0.
Wow, Stu predicted that right on cue. We got game 2. More interesting than this AT&T talk.
And tote boards unstuck. Time to go. Game 2. Spectacular 7 singles match. Play to 7 points. Points doubling after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt at post 1 is Legend. Receiving the blue post 2, Lamonte. Our 2 judges are here. We're ready to begin. There's the serve. We begin with a great catch by Lamonte. Reverse 2-all. Gonna score for Legend. Point 1. Here's the white shirt at post 3. Bueno. Bueno on the backhand. Legend, forehand rebote. Hard throw to the feet of Legend where it scores. Point 3. Green shirt at post 4 receives. Here's El Barba. Big backhand by El Barba. Rebote forehand by Bueno. Point 4. Black shirt at post 5 receives. Here's Fred. Point 5. 5 will serve to the yellow shirt of post 6. Here's Juice. That forehand got away from Fred. Point 6. Here's post 7. In the pink shirt, Tennessee. What a catch by Juice.
My.
And that was not holding. He got rid of that in time. Very nice. Soft touch by Tennessee, not soft enough. Juice is there. What got into Juice? That is a beautiful costado he just threw. No one's fast enough to get to that one. That was some great play by Juice here. 0.7. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt at post 8, Diaz. To the outside it goes. Tennessee's got a great catch. That wasn't a particularly pretty throw, but effective. Diaz is on it. Diaz with the soft touch to the inside. Tennessee got to that one too. Sends it back. Diaz. That just touched the overhead screen. That's some good play by both Tennessee and Diaz. Great footwork by Tennessee. 0.7. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points through the end of the game. Lamonte first to return in our second round. Robote left side by Tennessee. That's a beautiful save. Oh, ball just rolled off the tip of Lamonte's cesta. 0.7. Seven on the board with 4 points. In this matchup, he serves to Legend. Ball tipped. 0.7. Possible game point for post 7, the pink shirt. Tennessee trying to stop him. Post 3, Bueno. Big backhand by Bueno. Robote by Tennessee. It's a 2-all. Beautifully thrown 2-all. Wow. Wow, oh wow. That was a great play by Bueno. Christopher, that was great effort right there, but that is going to be point and game to the pink shirt of post 7, Tennessee. Tennessee wins it. 4-5, 6-1, and 3 will play off for second and third place. 4 first serves to 5. Fred with the 2-all. El Barba's got it. Carambola. Fred made the catch. Robote by El Barba. That's a beautiful Robote by El Barba. Here's Fred. Soft touch. El Barba catches it, stops it, returns it from the left side. El Barba at the 11 line. Scoop by Fred. 0.5. Fred has 3 points. He serves to post 6. Here's Juice. Long carom does not open up. Fred stops at midcourt. Hard to the inside. Juice attacking the ball aggressively. That was the right shot to throw, but it landed out. 0.6. Juice has 3 points. Here's post 1, Legend. Underserve. Ball must land between the 4 and 7 line. That fell short of the 4. This point goes to the 1. 1 on the board with 3 points. Here's post 3. Bueno. Cortada serves, scores for Legend. 0.3. 0.1 rather. Possible place point for post 1, Legend. Trying to stop him. Post 4. El Barba. Point and place 2. Post 1, 5 serves to 6. This is a playoff for third place. Point 5. Point in a third place finish to post 5. Fred, unofficial order finish 7-1-5. Unofficial order finish 7-1-5. We'll have your prices up in just a moment. Results are official. Coming in first, post 7, Tennessee. Taking second, post 1, Legend. Coming in third, post 5, Fred. 7-1-5 is the official order finish for Game 2. There are your prices. Quinella 1-7, that's 1-7 or 7-1, $29. Trifecta 7-1-5, $282.20. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is Game 3. More importantly, it is the beginning of today's High Five. The High Five jackpot is a Pick 5 wager. You correctly pick the winners of Games 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And if you do it correctly, and you're the only ticket to do it, you will win a minimum of $2,000. $2,000 today. But if the jackpot grows beyond $2,000, you could win that too. The most generous wager in all of pari-mutuel wagering here at Magic City Jai-Alai.
Most generous and on a losing streak.
On a losing streak?
So
because it didn't hit once?
So it didn't hit once.
It didn't win once, and that's a losing streak?
Well, we'll say. I mean,
no, we're looking for like a $10,000 jackpot.
Yeah,
so that has to go. Yeah, so
it's got to happen. Could be over the carryover day. There was a decent amount. I think just right around 700 was bet into it. Well, carried over. So double that.
It was
like 20% was bet over it. So decent amount bet into it. So potentially could be over $2,000 today. We'll see. Not necessarily a resounding start to that potentially. Over 2,000 there, only 500 bet, but typically that. Sometimes they get those big jumps with the prices there. I don't know if it'll stay at that 478 number, but we will see. You got 7 more minutes to get those bets in for that High Five.
So, do you get that nasty weather coming in?
Only a little bit. Yeah, I think it must have subsided by the time I was.
Yeah, that's why you notice I don't normally park like right outside of the gate.
I know there were about 4 cars that were lined up right along.
Because it was just like it was storming in the area that obviously players and support staff have to park in a area that's
designated.
That's designated and separated from the public.
Absolutely.
That's an old Jai-Alai rule, like an old Jai-Alai rule. It's funny, people at Miami Jai-Alai, how you used to, if you played amateur, you'd go to Miami Jai-Alai. I mean, we're talking about in the 60s, 70s. And you had no access to the players. So the players parked behind the building. Now they park on the side of the building since they added all those slot machines there. And so players used to, patrons to see the Jai-Alai players used to be behind a big fence and try to catch them on their way in or out. And it's like, so-and-so, do you have a cesta? So-and-so, do you have a cesta? You can sell me.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, that was, but there was there was absolutely, and that is still a rule. There is no communication between the audience and the players while they're playing. So that's absolutely set. You know, occasionally if there's an acknowledgement or to nod or something
family
like
in the
that.
crowd.
Exactly, a quick general wave, but and that's a rule that's got you can come here, some other places, and occasionally you'll see a little chit chat. Of course, sometimes that will cost you $25 here at Magic City. What's more difficult is when someone stands up, and I remember someone said something. My father was the oldest strike replacement player in '88.
Okay.
Down here, anyway, at Palm Beach. Someone made a very derogatory. I come in from school, and someone made a very derogatory, sitting like right behind me. They made it very dramatic. And that, I have to admit, that was a little difficult. Now, I was far more mild-mannered then than I am now. Now I don't care. Now I just stand up and tell someone to go, whatever it is I'm going to tell them to do. What are you going to do? The worst you're going to do is hit me, and I've been hit before, so go for it. So, but to sit there and say nothing and just know the players have to walk off and take that. That's why it'll be interesting when we reintroduce the public here, which is something that we're looking forward to doing.
Yeah.
But obviously, it's got to be safe. And someone had asked, and I guess it was yesterday, someone had brought up, when's the public going to be allowed to? We have to be able to do it safely, and it's not just safe for the public. It's got to be safe for the players as well, because unfortunately, as we know with this pandemic, there's just a number of players. There's a number of people out there who are, who have it and don't know that they have it. It's not their fault. They just don't know that they have it. Right. So we certainly don't want you coming in here and making anyone else sick or our players sick. So it's just it's in everyone's best interest to keep the public out for the time being.
Right, and I think there's a couple of guys that feed off the energy of the crowd too. I know El Barba was one of those guys that always fed off that energy. Was always dancing, always after he would win, do his little dance and try to get people riled up. So it's got to
there's no question. You talk to anyone who's played professional highlight, if the crowd's into it. Yeah. So now let's talk about crowd size. So now people who remember highlight in the 60s, 70s, and in the 80s. We're going to remember Miami Highlight is usually what I use as my standard. So throughout even the early 90s, when I was announcing, we would still get 2,000 people there on a Saturday matinee.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Now, as we got into the 90s and the 2000s, it was quieter after that. And obviously, probably the best we did at Fort Pierce in the 2000s was... We may have gotten up to 700-800 at some point, for some big event or something like that. So you could still draw, a few hundred. Now, you could, the last several years, you could shoot cannons and not hit a person. So, and here in Magic City, we would get up over, we exceeded 300 on that Sunday performance. Yeah. So there's no question that the crowd behind the players, the yelling, as long as they're not yelling anything derogatory, there's no question that really does drive the players. And even when you had max capacity inside of the auditorium at Miami Highlight, 6,000, plus standing room only of 8,000 standing in the backgrounds. So when you have all those people yelling, there's absolutely no question that it enhances the overall experience, both for the players and for the audience.
Yeah, that's one thing that, unfortunately, I didn't get to experience with highlight. I mean, when I would go back in the day when I was, 4 or 5 years old, in the early days, even then, there were no more than 100, maybe 200 people max. I think those Sundays, family Sundays here, are the most people I've ever seen in a fronton. So,
really?
Yeah, unfortunate, but hopefully, as we said here, doing a lot of great stuff, and people seem to be enjoying it. So hopefully on the rise again, and we can get back to those great numbers. And now with just 2 minutes, we'll give you another reminder with that high five, last chance to get those bets in. We see the pool there was eyeing it down for a while. Saw it was stuck at about 500. Hope it would make that big jump, and another big jump there, up over $2,000 now. So taking out the we should be over that 2,000 today now with 2,044 bet into it. 2 more minutes to do that. You pick the winners of games 3 through 7, be the only winning ticket and get that 2,000 or more today. Jackpot. You can bet as many combinations as you want, and of course it's just $1 per combination of 5 numbers. And as we said, it is on a losing streak, albeit a pick 5 is, we did the math there, 32,000 to 1 to hit one of those. But that high 5 has been going at around 25%. We did the math. It's been hit 5 out of the last 6 single winners. So, it should maybe be over that 25% mark. So 1 out of 4 performances, it has been hit there on a 1 performance losing streak. So see if anybody can pick up the slack here with that high 5, and we could give away over $2,000 today. Always exciting when we can give away over $2,000.
Absolutely. Less than a minute to go till we begin. Game number 3, game 3 in the high 5, now just less than 1 minute away.
All right, game time.
We're ready to begin game number 3. A spectacular 7 singles match played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Game 3 also begins today's high five. Serving in the red shirt of post 1 is El Barba. Receiving in the blue of post 2, Jedin. El Barba serves and begins game 3. Jedin. Backhand to the overhead screen. That's out of play. Point 1. El Barba first up on the board in our third game. That'll bring to the court the white shirt of post 3, Juice. Powerful forehand. Thrown by Juice. Catch by El Barba. Juice on the forehand. Soft touch. El Barba got there. Great legs. Tejada by El Barba. Juice got there. Juice flips this up a little too hard. He feeds El Barba the rebote. Back to the inside it goes. Great hustle by Juice to try to get to that ball. Well played by both of these players with some great effort. Point 1. In this matchup, El Barba will serve to the green shirt of post 4. Here's Fred. Scoop attempt tipped. Point 4. Fred now serves to the black shirt of post 5. Receiving is Diaz. Diaz from the left side. There's the backhand. Tipped by Fred, point 5. Five now serves to the yellow shirt of post 6. Lamonte receives. It's a good forehand by Lamonte. Diaz with the rebote at the 10 line. Got away from him. Hit the overhead screen. Point 6. Now receiving. Pink shirt of post 7. Tennessee. Ball got away from him. Point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive the purple shirt of post 8 Legend. That ball's off the court. Point 8. First round's complete. All matchups are worth 2 points. First to return, Jedin receives. Jedin with a great catch on the left side off a good serve by Legend. Rebote left side. Jedin backs up, takes it on the bounce, throws it back to the inside. Legend on the bounce. Catch by Jedin. Hard costado by Jedin's going to score. Point 2. 2 on the board with 2 points. Here's post 3, Juice. Juice on the run makes the catch. Blasts it to the inside. That's a fine catch by Jedden. Juice now from the 10 line. Jedden with a tip ball at the 10 line, point 3. Here's post 1, El Barba. Robote coming way out and scoring, point 3. Juice has 4 points and is serving to the returning 4 post, Fred. That backhand cleared the overhead screen. Juice turned his back on the ball, but somehow still made the rebote with a soft touch to score. Point 3. Possible game point here for Juice. Trying to stop him, Diaz. Juice made a spectacular catch there. He just stuck his cesta out. Diaz on the run. Diaz hung in there, made the rebote. Here's Juice with a drop ball at the 8 line. Point 5, play continues. 5 on the board with 3 points. Here's post 6, Lamonte. Lamonte from the forehand. Picada to the inside. Rebote left side by Diaz. Point 5. Possible game point for the black shirt at post 5. Diaz trying to stop him. Tennessee. Catch by Tennessee. Diaz on the backhand. Good catch by Diaz. Diaz passes on the left side. Tennessee. Rebote 2-all with a soft touch to score. That's the shot. Well thrown by Tennessee. Point 7. Play continues again. 7 on the board with 3 points. Returning. Post 8, Legend. Rebote again. That's it. That is exactly the shot.
Right,
point 7. Possible game point 4. The pink shirt of post 7, Tennessee. On the court trying to stop him. Post 2, Jedden. Tennessee makes the catch. Forehand, Karam Rebote. Difficult shot. Great effort by Jedden. Tennessee hangs in there to make the catch. Nice right side. Going deep. Jedden's there. Tennessee got a little bit of a late start on that ball. Still got there. No! God, no. Point 2. It's all right. You played great. Up until that point, you played great. That was fine. Okie dokie. 2 on the board with 4 points. Here's post 1, El Barba.
Yep.
Nice forehand throw by El Barba. Some good power behind that ball. Jedden. 2-all Rebote thrown beautifully. And scoring. Point 2. Possible game point for the blue shirt up. Post 2, Jedden. Trying to stop Jedden is Fred. Fred gets some big bounce out of this ball. Caught by Jedden. Karen by Jedden will score. Point and game to the blue shirt of post 2, Jedden. 2 wins it, 3 places, 5 serves to 7. This is show point.
Tennessee. Let's go. Oh, I got. There's no room on here, man.
Underserve. Point and a third place finish to post 7, Tennessee. Unofficial order finish 2-3-7. Your prices will be up in a moment. And some interesting play in that game. You know, we had high highs and low lows.
Yeah, you saw it all.
I mean, Tennessee had some inspired play. Jedden had some fantastic footwork. We obviously had the Lamonte serve that was, pretty awful. Juice doing some fantastic running, to get to some balls. I mean, that game had a little bit of everything. It's kind of an indication of how the early games work here.
Yeah.
The
Certainly potential to have great plays, and you saw a couple of them. I think Tennessee, seriously, I think he discovered the Robote 2-wall for the first time.
Well, it's not remember, it's the ability. The player has to have the ability to throw the shot, has to know when to throw the shot, and has to have the confidence to throw the shot. When you see your opponent standing on your inside, if he's on your left and you have the shot, throw it. Prices are up.
Yeah.
Coming in first, post 2, Jedden. Taking second, post 3, Juice. Coming in third, post 7, Tennessee. 2-3-7, the official order finish. $2 Quinella, 2-3, $18. Trifecta, 2-3-7. That's a first, second, and third place finish. $179.20. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is game number 4, a spectacular 7 singles match. Play to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Game 4 begins today's pick 3. Post time for Game 4, and the pick 3 is now just 7 minutes away.
Outside placement from Poole. Asier goes back for the Robote, diving, and that's a 2-ball, and lands just in. That will score.
Four line, outside placement stopped by Willow. Willow plays it back. Bueno, what a Robote save on the left side. Karam stopped on the forehand of Jedden. What a beautiful Robote. Jedden on the run, 2 bounces, scores. Back to the inside, Carballo goes. Douglas with the blind save. Just lobbed it up under his arm. Robote thrown beautifully. Antelope gets out of the way. Robote's back up. What a fine effort. This is a 2-ball. El Barba on the run. And it scores. Carballo picks the serve. Here's the reverse. That is a diving save by CRB. He somehow gets rid of it in time without holding it. Here's Anderluck. Carballo diving save. What a fantastic rebote thrown by Carballo. Ben diving save. It's up. It's in. It's scored.
Wow.
That's why you never give up.
Big left side takes an interesting hop, goes to the outside. There's Douglas. First play back to the inside. High bouncer. Carballo waits for it.
Wow.
Unbelievable rebote save.
Carballo's there. Sidearm carom, split placement. Kubala up at the 5 line. Willow, that's in play. That is absolutely in play.
And folks, that was a collection of the top 10 rebote saves from last year, the 2019 season at Magic City. We're now just 2 minutes away from the start of that 4th game. Game 4 marks the start of that pick 3 and a record pick 3 handle yesterday. 23:02 wagered into it in the 4 p.m. performance, the second matinee, afternoon performance, whatever you want to call it, doesn't matter. 23:02 wagered into it in the second performance yesterday. You see 13:21 bet into it here today. As we said here, last opportunity to bet that pick 3 here coming before the start of this 4th game. And Stu, a couple of questions being forwarded us from the Jai-Alai Channel. Wondering about the court here. Looks a little different than maybe you'd see traditionally.
Ah, we have someone who's not used to watching. Yes, this is what we refer to as short court Jai-Alai. Traditional Jai-Alai that's been seen elsewhere is played on courts that are anywhere between, well, Miami's 176. The World Jai-Alai courts were 176. Dania 178. Courts obviously longer and shorter overseas. North Miami Amateur Court was 150 feet. We're 120 feet here. And the reason why when Magic City transitioned from dogs to Jai-Alai that they didn't put up a traditional court is they had an established area that they needed to build it into on a second floor. So the front walls are glass, but a very specific type of glass. That's
Yes.
not quite bulletproof, but it's also a little bit more than impact. Sidewall is composite, and the ball is a little bit heavier than a traditional Jai-Alai ball. It's not quite as hard, obviously, because of the glass, but it is a little bit heavier. You want to think something along the lines of a hockey puck in terms of how hard it
Hockey
is.
puck, lacrosse ball, yeah.
Exactly. And all of our players train from scratch. No player on this court, with the exception of Ikeda, Kubala, and Ron, no player has more than 2 years experience since many of them even first saw a Jai-Alai Cesta. So we give you the opportunity to see a Jai-Alai program from beginning to end from scratch. Well, we don't know about end. I shouldn't say that, but at least from the beginning, see the emergence of a Jai-Alai program. This begins Game 4, Spectacular 7 scoring. Ben serves, Andrew Luck receives. Ben on the forehand. Catch by Anderluck. Powerful forehand by Anderluck. Ben makes the catch. Anderluck on the right side. Plays the forehand to pass. Rebote comes out. That Rebote got hooked at the sidewall. A well-played point otherwise by Ben and Anderluck, point 2. Anderluck first up on the board in our 4th game. That'll bring to the court the white shirt at post 3. Bueno. It's a powerful, powerful forehand throw by Anderluck to score, point 2. 2 now serves to the green shirt of post 4. Here's Tennessee. Rebote forehand by Anderluck. Catch by Tennessee. Well, that was almost a catch by Tennessee. Point 2. 2 on the board with 3 points. Here's post 5. Juice. Juice throws it low and hard to the inside. Anderluck comes up with a good catch on the left side. Rebote by Juice. Off the court. Point 2. Anderluck's made 4 straight points. He now serves to the yellow shirt of post 6, Jedin. That ball touched the overhead screen, point 2. Two on the board with 5 points. On the court, ready to receive. In this matchup, Anderluck will serve to Legend. Legend throws it deep. Rebote forehand by Anderluck. Anderluck on the attack, grabs the ball. Outside placement, Legend got there, he holds on to it. Anderluck from the forehand at the 9 line. Hard to the inside, great catch by Legend. Anderluck from the 7 line. Faked it outside, back to the inside it goes, Legend. That rebote hit the top of the pad. Point 2. Straight points to a possible game point for post 2, Anderluck trying to stop him. Post 8, El Barba. Catch on the forehand of Anderluck. Powerful, powerful right side by Anderluck, and a great catch by El Barba. That's a reverse 2-wall, and Anderluck got to it. Hard throw by Anderluck. Great catch by El Barba. Anderluck, spectacular catch on the forehand. Catch by El Barba. Ball tipped, well played point, and a great 6 straight points for Anderluck. This point goes to the 8. Play continues.
Yeah, he did.
That'll complete the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points through the end of the game. First to return is Ben, red at post 1. Good serve by El Barba's going to cross the line about the 11 line and score, point 8. 8 has 3 points. Receiving, post 3, Bueno. El Barba on the forehand. Goes deep. Bueno hangs in there. Makes a nice rebote from the left side. El Barba backpedaling and making a good catch. Bueno mid-court on the right side. El Barba advancing, making the scoop, throwing a nice backhand. El Barba again on the left side. Good catch by Bueno. Karen by Bueno. Good catch by El Barba. Cortada by El Barba will score a well-earned point for El Barba, point 8. Possible game point for the purple shirt of post 8, El Barba. Trying to stop him. Green shirt of post 4 is Tennessee. Ball missed off the serve. That's point and game. And a slight celebration from El Barba. We haven't seen that in a while. Or the purple shirt at post 8, El Barba. 8 wins it 2 places. 5, 6, 7, 1, 3, and 4 will pair off and play off for 3rd place. 5 first serves to 6. Beautiful backhand by Jedden. Robote 2-all. Jedden on the run. Gets there. Stops it. Returns it to the inside. Juice on the run. Point 6. 7 serves to 1. Good catch by Ben. Robote left side by Legend. Legend reaching way up and making a difficult catch. That forehand got away from him. That's called escapa. Escapes from the cesta, the overhead screen. Or outside, in that case, the overhead screen. Point 1. Three serves, 2. Post 4. Robote left side by Tennessee to the inside. Catch by Bueno. Outside placement by Bueno. Tennessee stops it. Tennessee with a hard return. Catch by Bueno. Bueno goes deep. Robote left side. Bueno on the forehand. Karam by Bueno. Tennessee gets out there. He stops it, holds on to it, lost it. Point 3. 6, 1, and 3 remain in the playoff for 3rd place. 6 first serves to 1. Point 6. Possible show point for Jedden in post 6. Trying to stop him, Bueno. Point and a 3rd place finish for post 6, Jedden. Unofficial order of finish, 8-2-6. Your prices will be up in just a moment. It's official. Coming in first, post 8, El Barba. Taking second, post 2, Anderluck. Coming in third, post 6, Jedden. 8-2-6 is the official order of finish for game number 4. There are your prices. The $1 quinella, that's first and second in any order. So that's 8-2 or 2-8. $80.20. That's a nice quinella price. Trifecta, 8-2-6. That's first, second, and third place finish. $255.60. And hold your win tickets. No one had 8 to win. Shocking. No one had 8 to win, so 2 to win, returning $5.60. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, Game 5, our one and only doubles game. And it appears that we have some new folks watching and taking part in Jai-Alai. So you understand, doubles is up next. We're reintroducing doubles here. Doubles played just like singles, just in each one of the post positions. That's the colored jersey and the number on the front of the shirt. That's the post position. You have 2 people as opposed to 1. Post time for Game 5. The doubles game is now just 7 minutes away. Good luck.
I really got the name El Barba from Coach JR. You know, like the first day I came into practice, he was like, "Oh, La Barbas." You know, he called me the beard, and you know, it kind of just stuck. The most frustrating aspect of highlight for me probably would be anticipation. Because the ball's going so fast, you don't have time to wait to see where the ball's going to be thrown. It's frustrating, you know, but at the end of the day, I'm playing a sport for money, okay? My goal is to go out there, win every point, as soon as I step on the court, win the game, and call that game a day. You know, that's it.
Remind me of Hustle City, man. Everybody got more than one gig. I sell ice cream, rather sell a CD.
I have a security company, a beauty salon.
I've been doing music for a very long time.
I'm not your neighborhood Uber driver. I do luxury. And then I have another job. I play highlights.
We're looking to transition from dog racing to highlight. I went to the university and said, listen, I have this crazy idea. Do you think we could send something out to all the ex-athletes for the last 20 years and say, we're looking to hire and train highlight players?
They paying us, man, and we can win big money.
Let me see what this is all about.
That's what you gotta do. Get some money.
The players taking the court are all athletes you may recognize.
Baseball, football, track and field.
If you're going to come into this sport, you got to be dedicated. You're going to be a piece of cake.
We knew going in, they're not going to be great the first day.
It'll be like the Jamaicans with the
bobsled team.
Game time now, man.
This is going to be the first time that my kids will be able to sit in the audience and root for their father.
Who wants it more?
This is a sacrifice I think is going to pay off in the end.
This is a dream for me.
I got to win.
Can't get drama better than this.
Highlight became the new hustle.
Let's get ready to play.
And folks, you got a lot of El Barba there. You got his profile, and you saw a trailer for the award-winning documentary Magic City Hustle. If you'd like to watch that doc for yourself, head on over to MagicCityCasino.com. Under the Highlight tab, you'll see a hyperlink that says Magic City Hustle. You click on that, it'll take you directly to the Magic City Hustle website, or you just type that link directly into your browser, whichever one you use, MagicCityHustle.com there. Either way you do it, it'll take you to the same place where you can make a purchase of that film for $5, and from there enjoy it as many times as you like. And seeing as there are potentially some new folks in the chat there, definitely check it out there. You'll get a better understanding of what exactly is going on here, you know, what you're seeing, and better appreciation, I think, for the program as a whole.
This is most definitely highlight point 2.
Yes,
I guess is definitely one way to refer to it. And again, a quote that I picked up, and I'm sorry for whoever had the quote in the chat, and I'm not citing it properly, but it absolutely encapsulates what this is all about. What do you get when you take traditional highlight, traditional highlight, the highlight that's been played in Miami since 1926, and you get the last 30 years is what you get. So. Exactly. So this is an entirely new approach to highlight as far as the players, as far as the play. There's still an underserved and an overserved. There's still no holding rules. There's still all of the other stuff, just on a shorter court with players with some type of athletic background. For those of you just tuning in, we even have a 2006 Colts Super Bowl champ. Yes, we have one player with a Super Bowl ring, Jedden.
Number 8.
That we have a highlight phenom. A phenom is the right word.
Yet, yeah.
It's absolutely the right word. In Douglas, someone who is truly special in the world of highlight period. Just so happens that he happens to be playing here at Magic City. And one thing that you just see consistently is tremendous effort across the board. The trade-off for that is that you do see some crazy stuff. We announce it when it's crazy. You do occasionally see some ugly stuff, because these players were trained to play from scratch on this particular court. They weren't trained elsewhere, with the exception of Ron, who actually was trained and played in the Philippines. Did play at both Calder and Miami here, but that only one season at each there. Ikeda played both Calder and Miami, but only one season there. But apart from they and Kubala, everyone else trained to play here at Magic City.
And of course, still developing every day. They come out here getting better and refining those skills and clarifying with these doubles games. Usually we have doubles tournaments where they remain with the same doubles partner. We just reintroduced doubles this week. We have one doubles game per performance, so this is not part of any doubles tournament. although these pairings, I think they said, will stay together at least through the next, couple of
Throughout
weeks.
the end of August, yeah.
Yeah, through the end of August. These pairings will stay together, but it's not part of any doubles tournament or anything. No additional bonus prize money on the line for these guys, but will be available in that fantasy game. If you're playing along with us, fantasyhighlight.com. All the doubles teams were available there, and they will be available here through the end of August, and then hopefully we'll get back to that full doubles tournament with $10,000 bonus for the first place team and $5,000 bonus for second. Douglas and Lamonte, you'll see them here playing out of post number 2. They were the first doubles tournament champions. And then Bueno and Tennessee, you see them playing out of post 7. They held that second place spot for a while, even challenged Douglas and Lamonte for a little bit for first place, but ended up sliding into third place out of the bonus money. But another very strong team out there, so excited for these doubles games. You've only got one in every performance, so these guys are ready to bring it here, and we've got just under a minute till that 5th game.
We are ready to begin game number 5. This is a Spectacular 7 doubles match. Play to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. That's Spectacular 7 scoring. Serving in the red shirts of post 1, Legend and Kubala. Receiving in the blue of post 2, Lamonte and Douglas. There's the serve. That's an underserve, point 2. That Cortada serve, a little risky. Winding up as an underserve there. 2 first up on the board in our 5th game. That brings to the court the white shirts of post 3, Anderluck and El Barba. Anderluck picks the serve. Powerful backhand coming out to the rebote. Rebote left side by Lamonte. Catch by El Barba. Almost a catch by El Barba. That ball's tipped. Point 2. Green shirts at post 4. Juice and Ron receive. Douglas on the forehand. Powerful right side play to pass. Rebote left side by Ron. Catch by Douglas. Carom by Douglas does not open up. It's a split placement that scores point 2. 2 has 3 points. Lamonte now serves to the black shirts of post 5. Fred and Ikeda receive. Under serve, point 5. And our next matchup, Fred will serve to the yellow shirts of post 6, Jedin and Ben. Low runner to the inside, picked up by Ikeda, and a beautiful catch. Catch by Ben. Here's the backhand. Scoop high on the right side of Ikeda. Another beautiful catch. Ben from the 10 line. Carom does not open up. Fred takes a stab at it and missed it. Point 6. Here's post 7. Bueno and Tennessee. Catch by Ben up high on the right side. Bueno from the left side. He goes deep. Rebote swing and a miss. Point 7. And our next matchup, Bueno will serve to the purple shirts at post 8. Here now to complete the first round of play are Diaz and Carballo. Powerful backhand by Carballo. Good catch by Tennessee. Excellent catch by Carballo. Big backhand coming out to the rebote. Rebote by Bueno. Catch by Carballo. Carballo with another powerful backhand. Another rebote for Bueno. Scoop by Carballo. Karam does not open up. Tennessee's got it easily in the backcourt. Wow, that's dangerous. Point 7. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points. First to return, Legend and Kubala. Kubala from the left side. Big backhand. Caught in the air by Tennessee at the 13 line. Beautiful right side thrown by Tennessee to score. Point 7. 7 with 4 points. Here's post 3 in the white shirts. Anderluck and El Barba receive. El Barba from the left side. Catch by Anderluck back at the 10 line. Powerful forehand. Good catch by Tennessee. That backhand, though, into the overhead screen. Point 3. Post 4, the green shirts receive. In this matchup, Anderluck will serve to Juice and Ron. Ron from the left side. Low and hard. Anderluck with a great catch on the backhand. Catch by Ron at the 12 line. Anderluck. Bote Corredo on the forehand. Hard throw to the inside. Ball tipped in the backcourt. Point 3. 3 on the board with 4 points. Returning. Ready to receive. Post 2. The blue shirts. Lamonte and Douglas. Nice backhand. Caught in the air by El Barba. Catch by Douglas. Douglas comes over the top. Anderluck's there. Karam by Anderluck will score. Point 3. Possible game point for post 3, the white shirts. Anderluck and El Barba trying to stop them. And the black shirts at post 5, Fred and Ikeda. Point and game to the white shirts of post 3, Anderluck and El Barba. No playoff here. 7 places, 2 shows. Unofficial order finish 3-7-2. Results from Game 5 are official. Coming in first, post 3, Anderluck and El Barba. Taking second, post 7, Bueno and Tennessee. Coming in third, post 2, Lamonte and Douglas. 3-7-2 is the official order finish for Game 5, and we'll have your prices up in just a moment. $2 Quinella 3-7. That's 3-7 or 7-3. $22.80. Trifecta, first, second, and third place finish. $487.20. Hold your win and place tickets. No one had 3 to win. So, again, interesting where Barbara's concerned. Yeah. So, 7 to win, returning $6.40. No one had 3 or 7 to place, so we go to the 2 for place, returning $2.10. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is game number 6, a spectacular 7 singles match. Play to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Game 6 will close out today's Pick 3. There are no scratches in Game 6. This begins the feature games of today's performance. Games 6, 7, 8, and 9. The next 4 games feature game players, the best players that we have right here, right now. Post time for Game 6 is just 7 minutes away. Good luck.
And in case we have any new fans who may have missed this explanation video at the top of the program, well, I'm going to show it to you again, and this video explains here in simpler terms how the sport of Jai-Alai is played.
The main rule of Jai-Alai is simple. Players must catch and return the ball in one fluid motion. Sounds easy enough, right? So how do you win? You can win a matchup simply if your opponent overserves, underserves, or serves the ball out of bounds. On the flip side, your opponent wins the matchup if the serve is so good that you fail to catch and return the ball to the front wall. If your opponent fails to catch the ball before it bounces twice on the ground, or if your opponent's cesta makes contact with the ball but doesn't catch it, then, in both of those cases, you win the matchup. You can also win a matchup if the ball bounces around in your opponent's cesta during an attempted catch. This is called juggling, and it's illegal in Jai-Alai. Another way to win a matchup is if your opponent throws the ball and it lands out of bounds on its return from the wall. The overall game strategy for a Jai-Alai player is to make it difficult for an opponent to reach the ball in time or to execute a rebuttal play.
And now just under 4 minutes away from the start of that 6th game, you see those will pays for the Pick 3. The growing.
I see a $2,000 look at that.
Your eyes did not deceive you.
$2,348 for the 2, 3, or 2, 3, 5, or 8.
2, 3, 5, or 8. Wow, half of those numbers.
Wow. And that's the Pick 3. That's not even the high 5.
So we got 2, Anderluck. And by the way, Anderluck
playing spectacular today.
Oh my goodness. What got into him? A couple protein shakes?
I don't know. I think it's more what got out of him. He just wasn't feeling right 2 weeks ago. Oh. He wasn't feeling right, and he asked us for, time off for whatever reason. He took a day off, so that gave him Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. That gave him 4 days off. Yeah. And he came back, and he's been, as they say, firing on all cylinders ever since he came back. Thursday, Friday, and today. He's just played absolutely terrific. It's really good to see.
And you noticed a difference for that doubles team of for Anderluck and El Barba. They played together all week.
Well, he speaks fluent Barba. That's it. He speaks.
He's the only one.
There are very few people on this roster speak. I speak Barba, but I don't play.
Sure.
But I do speak
so
Barba.
So maybe we could get you in there for the next doubles tournament.
Not a chance. Not even. No.
We fit the physical. No offense.
No. There is
40 time isn't what it used to be, Stu.
No.
Not quite.
That's not happening under any circumstances. But no, I speak Barba, and apparently Anderluck speaks Barba too.
Yeah. So this is a big discovery.
It's a complicated language.
Yeah, take a note.
I mean, we think that Basque is a difficult language. It's funny. We used to have a group from, where the hell were they from? University of Miami. They would host a you went there.
That's cool.
No, I just couldn't think. But they had a linguistics. They have a linguistics program there. So once a year they would sponsor linguists from around the country who would come in, and they'd have dinner at Miami Jai-Alai. And every year we would bring up 2 players to speak Basque. And apparently people who study language are absolutely fascinated, literally, by the Basque language, because it's the only language currently spoken that has no known origins. It has no.
Did not know that about Basque.
It doesn't. It doesn't have origins. Exactly. Not
Jai-Alai.
Latin or Greek. Neither.
So I hate to be that guy, but where'd it come from? I mean, everything comes from Latin.
The Basques have basically evolved as an uninterrupted group.
Wow, that's some knowledge.
I don't know if this was actually accurate, but one of the linguists at that time was explaining that that the closest that they could come to translation for the word ceiling or roof, it's either ceiling or roof in Basque, was ceiling. Yeah, this was roof of the cave. Wow. Now this is something that I heard from a linguist years ago, but no,
this is unbelievable.
Oh, and it's impossible.
Stuff.
If you hear people speaking back like with Spanish here in Miami, you can hear.
I can pick up a couple words.
Right.
Yeah, I know a few.
Good luck with Basque. Good luck with
I've never heard JR. JR, I assume he's fluent. Yeah,
he'll rattle off a couple sentences.
We need to hear a couple words.
He's the only one currently in the building who speaks fluent Basque. No, it's
Manuel. Any Basque from him?
No, just Spanish.
Just Spanish. Yeah.
No, JR. Just so you know, we're talking about Basque, the language. Andrew would like to hear some Basque after the performance. So if you could speak to him in Basque for a little bit.
Yeah, please. Thank you, JR.
JR has agreed, with 1 minute to go, to speak a little bit of Basque for the origins of Jai-Alai, or just at the end of the performance. Sorry, guys. We're not letting anybody in on that because we don't know what he's going to say.
Yeah, we'll translate it for you. We'll give you the clean version.
All right, game time.
We're ready to begin game number 6, a spectacular 7 singles match. Play to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt at post 1 is Ron. Our first matchup has Ron serving to Anderluck. There's the serve. We begin game 6. Anderluck on a great backhand from the 12 line. He passes. Anderluck from the forehand. Fake the 2-all. To the inside he goes. Ron with a spectacular catch. Ball dies coming off the back wall. Ron makes the catch. Hard to the inside. Scoop attempt missed. Point 1. Our next matchup has Ron serving to the white shirt of post 3, Kubala. Kubala with a nice backhand. Ron makes the rebote high to the front wall. Kubala takes it in the air at the 9 line. He goes deep. Rebote forehand. Catch by Kubala. Carom by Kubala. Ron's there. Point 1. And our next matchup, Ron will serve to the green shirt of post 4, Jedin. Ball missed off the serve, point 1. Ron with 3 straight points. And our next matchup, he serves to the black shirt of post 5. Receiving is Ikeda. Catch by Ikeda. There's the backhand. Catch by Ron. Rebote left side to the inside. Catch by Ron. Ikeda from the left side to the outside. Caught by Ron. Point 1. One on the board with 4 points. Here's post 6. Bueno. Excellent catch by Bueno off the serve. Ron from the left side. He goes deep. Rebote forehand by Bueno. Catch by Ron. Costalo 2-wall by Ron will score. Well thrown, point 1. Ron has made 5 straight points. On the court, ready to receive the pink shirt of post 7, Douglas. Strong Rebote forehand by Douglas. Passes out to the Rebote. Rebote by Ron. Catch by Douglas at the 8 line. Nice backhand. Rebote forehand by Ron. Catch midcourt by Douglas. Douglas faked the carom. Ron did not fall for it. Ron's 2-all. Is going to score. Point 1. Straight points to a possible game point here for the red shirt of post 1, Ron. Trying to stop him. Post 8, Carballo. Rebote forehand by Ron. Catch by Carballo. Scoop one-handed by Ron. Ball tipped by Carballo first time around. That's point and a perfect game, ladies and gentlemen, of the red shirt of post 1 with no other points on the board for Ron. Long playoff here to 6 points. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Playing off for second and third place. 2 first serves, 2, 3. Rebote forehand by Anderluck. Anderluck at the side wall makes a great save. Here's Kubal at the 10 line over the top. Anderluck moves up to catch the ball in the air. Sidearm carom does not open up, but it does score. Point 2. 2 serves to the green shirt of post 4, Jedin. Over serve. Point 4. Here's post 5. The black shirt Ikeda receives. Jedin's going to turn and take it on the Rebote from the left side. Catch on the forehand of Ikeda. Ikeda from the left side. Nice backhand. Rebote fired by Jedin. Carom lands out. Point 4. Here is the yellow shirt of post 6, Bueno. Rebote left side by Jedin. Soft touch. Bueno moves up, makes the catch. Back to the inside he goes. Jedin. Spectacular catch on the left side. Rebote left side. It's a 2-all. Jedin. Got him. Point 6. Play continues. Receiving. Post 7. The pink shirt. Douglas. strong forehand rebote and a beautiful catch by Bueno. Forehand camera. Wow. Yep. No, there's not much you could do about that. That was an excellent shot. 0.7. Arguably the most difficult shot in highlight to throw consistently. 7 serves 8, Carballo. Outside placement of the forehand rebote, and it's absolutely stopped by Carballo. And Carballo's return scores. What a fantastic play by both players that was. Great throw by Douglas. Fantastic return by Carballo to score. 0.8. Kubala from the left side. Goes deep. Rebote forehand. Catch by Kubala. Carballo. 0.3. Here's post 2, Anderluck. Nice rebote thrown by Kubala. Kubala will set up for the rebote. He makes the rebote save. Anderluck moves up to the 7 line to make the catch. Blasts it to the inside. Kubala, excellent 2-all rebote save. Does not cut out. Anderluck's got it. Carambola will score. 0.2. Joe on the board with 4 points, giving him a possible place point. Trying to stop him post 5, Ikeda. That ball touched the overhead screen. Point and place 2. Post 2, 4 shows. Unofficial order finish 1, 2, 4. Your prices will be up in a moment. Results are official. Coming in first, post 1, Ron. Taking second, post 2, Anderluck. Coming in third, post 4, Jedden. 1, 2, 4 is the official order of finish for game number 6. And some absolutely phenomenal play in that game.
Yeah.
Consecutively, Douglas threw a forehand carom rebote.
Yes.
He did not hook it. That was a forehand carom rebote. And then in the next one, he threw an outside placement from the forehand off the rebote that Carballo got to and somehow threw a shot off of.
Unbelievable.
I mean, that was absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, there were 3 plays in a row there. That Bueno against Jedden, the rebote 2-wall, Douglas's play, and Carballo's save. All 3 of those in a row marked as potential plays you may see as the rebote play of the week. You'll have to check in next week to find out.
Absolutely. And then a little soccer action there on the court, too, by one of the players who will remain nameless. And we will, of course, have a little chat about that. $2 Quinella, 1-2. That's 1-2 or 2-1, $17 even. The trifecta, 1-2-4. That's a first, second, and third place finish. $305.80. The pick 3, 8-3-1. All 3 numbers returning $391.40. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is game number 7. Game 7 is a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. More importantly, though, game 7 concludes this performance's High 5 jackpot. We'll see the will pays here in just a moment. Post time for game 7, and the end of the High 5 is now just 7 minutes away. Good luck.
Yeah, we're just waiting for these wheel pays for the high five to come up. You see there, 5 minutes till we get into game 7. Wheel plays, 2 numbers. You got the 2. I'm going to take a guess. Haven't looked at the entries here for game 7 yet, Stu, but going to guess here. Douglas and Ron. There they are.
There's a shock.
Douglas playing out of the 2. You got Ron playing out of the 8. Both of those numbers will make the high five go to 23, 90, 80. 23, 90, 80, over that $2,000 minimum guarantee in that jackpot. And again, even if it's hit in this performance, it will reset minimum $2,000 again for this evening performance beginning at 8 p.m. So those 2 numbers there are the only 2. That's 1 ticket and getting all potential legs of that high five hit. 2, 8, 3, 1 were the first 4 numbers. Those are the winners of games 3 through 6. And then it showed you the potential payoff there. That bigger number in yellow says if the 1 post wins, it'll be 4 out of 5. You get 143.40. If the 2 wins, you see there's no 4 out of 5, 3 out of 5, or multiple. So that's 1 ticket. And now we're 4 minutes away from that 7th game. Give you a look now. Pretty dominating win for Ron there. Potentially, definitely woke everyone up because we had a pretty long and rather exciting playoff there. So on the season now, we'll give you a rundown of the championship singles standings. You have Douglas still in first place. Only played 1 singles game today. Looking for first win of the day, 74 for him on the season. In second place, a bit of distance between 1 and 2, we have Ron. Perfect game there in his first appearance in Game 6. Running it out perfect, 61 wins for him. And then a little distance between second and third there. 14 games separate Ron and Bueno. Bueno holding that third place spot, 47 wins for him. Tennessee, a nice week, 6 wins for him on the week, 44 on the season. He is in fourth place and closest there to Bueno and overtaking that third and final bonus money slot there. 15,000 bonus to the person with the most singles wins at the end of the season. Second place, 10,000, and third place gets 5,000, so important, as we say here, to finish in that top 3. You have Ikeda just behind Tennessee. 41 wins for him. Carballo, 39. Ben, 38. Kubala, 37. And then El Barba, 36. Jam-packed all the way from 9th place. From 5th to 9th, just jam-packed there. And that third place spot's going to be anybody's, as we got a lot more games here to go in this 2020 season.
What's even more exciting than the $2,390.80 prospect in this high five hitting is the fact we have another performance coming up at 8 p.m.
Yes.
I mean, we have 4 games left in the matinee and then nighttime highlight. My personal favorite. My personal favorite. Love nighttime highlight. An 8-game post time? That's just wonderful. I remember many moons ago, a long time ago, when I used to work the counter at North Miami Amateur Highlight. So, anyway, it's years ago. So we're talking 80s, early 90s, something like that.
Yeah.
Whatever it was. We would close. At midnight. And if there were enough people there, we could stay open a little bit longer. If there were enough people on the courts, and sometimes there were. But we generally close around midnight, and it was myself, the former Miami backcourter Fernandez.
Sure.
The former standout player, real popular player, never played at Miami, but played at both Fort Pierce and Ocala, Chiapetta.
Not the Chia Pet?
Not the Chia. No, believe me.
Funny.
Yeah. No one in the audience. No, Chiapetta. That's his last name, Rich Chiapetta.
Wow.
Chiapetta, Fernandez, Eddie Ayers, who's unfortunately no longer with us, who also worked the counter at North Miami, would lock up and play till 3 o'clock, play singles till 3 o'clock, and we play 3 hours of singles, just point after point after point after point after point. Probably the most fun I ever had on the court.
Gotta say, yeah, it's those like late night sessions where you're just throwing it around, having fun. I can imagine that was.
No, it was a blast. It was absolutely a blast. Amateur Highlight was once. There was once a lot of call for it here in South Florida. North Miami Amateur still has one court open. Yeah, no. originally you had what we call Stan Leeds' place, was open down across from the falls in South Miami, Orbea's Amateur, which had 4 amateur courts, indoor courts, and North Miami. And that little trip down amnesia's past brought us to Game 7, a spectacular 7 singles match played at 7 points, points double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt post 1, we have Kubala. Receiving in the blue post 2 is Douglas. Kubala serves. Game 7 begins. Backhand by Douglas. Into the Chula. Comes out enough. Not enough to be played. Point 2. Our next matchup has Douglas serving to the white shirt of post 3, Ikeda. Point 3. Green shirt of post 4 receives. Here's Carballo. Forehand rebote thrown hard by Ikeda, caught by Carballo. Carballo hard to the inside and scoring, point 4. In this matchup, Carballo serves to the black shirt of post 5, Ben. Ball tipped, point 4. Yellow shirt of post 6 receiving. Here's Bueno. That was a crappy Tejada, but still scored somehow. Point 4. Tejada from the 11 line. Not impressive. Okie dokie. We continue. Post 7 receives. Beautiful serve by Carballo there. Nice catch and return by Jedden. Hard forehand. Caught by Jedden. Catch by Carballo. Karam Carballo thrown beautifully and scoring. Point 4. Carballo with 4 straight points. He serves to Ron. Here now to complete the first round of play in the purple shirt of post 8. Nice backhand by Ron. Carballo comes into the backcourt, not taking the rebote, takes it in the air. That's a nice catch. This one passes to the rebote. Carballo forehand rebote to the inside. Catch by Ron. Ron hard to the inside. Good effort by Carballo to try to stop that one. Point 8. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points through the end of the game. First to return in the second round is Kubala. Ron on the backhand. Rebote forehand by Kubala. Catch by Ron. Ron puts it inside with a bounce. Rebote forehand by Kubala. Catch by Ron. Outside placement by Ron. Beautifully thrown and scoring. Point 8. Ron serves the returning 2 post. Here's Douglas. Douglas comes over the top. Picada stopped on the forehand of Ron. Carom by Ron. Beautifully thrown from the inside and scoring. Great shot, point 8. Straight points to a possible game point here for post 8. Ron trying to stop him. Post 3, Ikeda. Forehand rebote. Here's Ikeda. Ikeda harder to the inside. Ron's there. Backhand by Ron. Ikeda, forehand rebote to pass. Catch by Ikeda on the forehand. Carom by Ikeda. Lands out. Point and game, ladies and gentlemen. Perfect game, 2. Post 8, Ron. 4 places, 2 serves to 3. This is a playoff for 3rd place. Great catch by Ikeda off a good serve by Douglas. Forehand rebote. Played to pass. Cleared the overhead screen. Ikeda's 2-all is going to score. Point and a 3rd place finish to post 3. Ikeda, 8-4-3. Official order of finish. Coming in first, post 8, Ron. He had a perfect game, taking second, post 4, Carballo. Coming in third, post 3, Ikeda.
And so Ron came to play today, proving that perfect game, and I obviously know he's capable of doing that, but no fluke there. Back-to-back perfect games, and the high five goes there for one lucky winner. But of course, that high five will be reset. Minimum $2,000 in the evening performance tonight. I said it was on a losing streak. That losing streak ends at 1.
And we'll have your payoffs here in just a moment. There they are. Ooh, interesting payoffs. Yes, I'm just about to read. Oh, there we go. The Quinella 4-8, 1540. Trifecta 843, 43820. And the high five 28318. Congratulations to the lucky winner, $2,390.80. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is game number 8, A Spectacular. 7, singles match. Played 7 points, points double after the first round of play. Post time for game 8 is just 7 minutes away.
Imagine the perfect mixture of athletics, spectacle, and speed. Jai-Alai.
Let's design a Conan O'Brien or Conan superhero.
Sure.
Oven mitts. Maybe there's some steam coming off the mitts because I took a focaccia out of the oven. Oh, a highlight glove in the other one. That'd be great.
Have you ever played highlight?
Actually lacrosse, but it's highlight for white people.
I'm Johnny Nacho. This is Steve-O. This is highlight.
Highlight is like handball, only you fling the ball and catch the ball with this basket thing. It's more complicated than that. And dangerous. It's got the same fingerprint as baseball, only better. A special stadium called a fronton. And you can sit real close, which is a thrill because the ball goes 175 miles an hour.
I can serve this pelota almost 200 miles an hour.
Big whoop, that little squishy. Jesus, is this made of limestone?
It's a dangerous game, amigo.
It's called a cesta. It's made of reeds from the Pyrenees. And the ball is called a pelota.
A lightning ball.
Oh, good God.
And now just 4 minutes away from game number 8 there. See if you played that Ocho today. So those will plays flash there across your screen. Be coming up here again momentarily. There they are. And I think still the highest we've seen on that Ocho is 6 out of 8. A couple of times this season you see a 5 out of 8. Potentially if Ron comes in out of post 1. And with the way he's played these first few games, no reason why he can't run it out again. Perfect there. It was a slow start to the week for Ron, but definitely picked it up here. 4th win of the week, so only had 2 coming into the day. 3 places and 2 shows for him, so still been on the board plenty, but just hadn't been able to find the win column. Obviously, Douglas with 8 wins over the first 4 performances. A reason as to why Ron's win total is a little bit lower there, but proving that he too, still in the running for that 15,000, really wants it and has the skills to do it. I mean, if you can run 2 perfect games in the fashion that he did there, Stu, shows that even with that, I think it's 12-game deficit now. If he keeps it up, he's got an opportunity to, at least challenge Douglas for that top spot here.
No, there's no question Douglas is off today. So a combination of Ron playing well, Douglas being off.
Yeah.
It's a good indication that it's going to be tight throughout the, everybody's entitled to have their off days.
Yeah. No, that's the thing with Douglas is we've come to expect, perfection almost every day. It's if he doesn't get 2 wins, he has a bad day. Doesn't get 3 wins. We're just so used to the performance he puts out on a day-to-day basis that you forget that he's human, he's an athlete, and, even the best hitters in baseball have streaks where they go 0 for 10, 0 for 20, so, pump the brakes a little bit. Nothing's wrong there, but, just one of those performances, and he's got another one coming here tonight, and usually after doesn't play his best highlight, comes back with a particularly strong performance the next time. So that's always interesting to see how he recovers, and usually very, very well.
No, someone earlier in the chat mentioned Bolivar, and the thing to remember about Bolivar was, arguably one of the top 5, I guess, arguably best players of the 20th century.
Sure.
But not the best matinee player. Not a big fan of playing matinees. Later, his contract had in his contract where he didn't play matinees.
Negotiated that.
No, it's not. No, the evening. The preference for the evening performance is not just a Stu Nyman thing. It's not just a Stu Nyman thing. No, it's now obviously I didn't get that from Bolivar. I sleep odd hours, so I prefer working at night. That's what's up with that. I just like highlight late afternoon and the evening, so that's purely selfish. But no, but Bolivar would have off days too. Yeah. Everybody would have off days. I remember I took someone to Dania one time, and Joey didn't come in the money in the 3 games that he played or the 4 games that he played. It's the first thing he said, who's this Joey guy that I've heard all this stuff about? It's like, basing that on one performance, welcome to highlight.
Yeah, exactly there. And question forwarded us from the Highlight Channel about the fantasy highlight rosters. Yeah, must have a full roster. Don't think you're allowed to submit it a roster with less than 4 players. If you are, that will not count, but don't think you should be able to do that. That's one of the things we can control with that game. So, 4 players you needed for this week. And so long as we have doubles continuing, it will be 4 players through the end of the season per week, and that is for fantasy. And we said they're $150 if we have 150 players for next week. We'll up that cash prize. We got Game 8 coming up, Stu.
We're ready to begin our 8th game. A spectacular 7 singles match, played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt at post 1 is Ron Ron. Receiving in the blue at post 2 is Bueno. Strong forehand rebote by Ron Ron. Point 1. Ron Ron first up on the board in game number 8. Here's the white shirt at post 3, Ikeda. Powerful backhand throw by Ikeda. Outside placement. Lands in. Point 1. Green shirt at post 4 receives. Here's Ben. An excellent serve by Ron. Nice backhand by Ben. 2-all. Stopped by Ben. Karen by Ben. Stopped by Ron Ron. Ron Ron with a powerful, powerful forehand. That's a good effort by Ben to try to make that rebote. Point goes to the 1. 1 is on the board with 3 points. Here's post 5 receiving. Carballo. Rebote left side, into the pad, point 5. And our next matchup, Carballo serves the yellow shirt at post 6, Anderluck. Anderluck will take this on the forehand at the 11 line. Powerful right side, caught on the right side of Carballo. Catch by Anderluck in the air nicely. That backhand, though, gets away from him, hits the lower pad. Point 5. Pink shirt at post 7 receives. Here's Douglas. Ball touched the overhead screen. That's out of play. Point 7. Here is the purple shirt of post 8, Kubala. Rebote forehand for Douglas, caught in the air by Kubala. Rebote, caught by Kubala. Douglas goes to the floor to make the save. Here's Kubala. Karam scores. Point 8. Blue at post 2 receives. Here's Bueno. Underserve. Point 2. Two serves to post 3, Ikeda.
Yes.
Ikeda from the forehand. Catch by Bueno. Robote, swing and a miss. Point 3. Ikeda on the board with 2 points. He serves to Ben in this matchup, receiving in the green shirt of post 4. Robote left side by Ikeda. That got away from him. Hit the overhead screen. Point 4. Back and ready to receive. The red shirt at post 1, Ron. That ball died coming out of the service box and scored. Point 4. Ben is on the board with 4 points. Receiving, post 6, Anderluck. Robote left side. It's a 2-all. Nicely played by Ben. Anderluck makes a great catch. Carambola for the big bounce is going to score. Well thrown by Anderluck. Point 6. Here's post 5, the black shirt, Carballo. Catch by Carballo. Anderluck. Managed to get to that Robote. Here's Carballo winding up from the outside. Hard throw from the costado. And scoring. Point 5. Post 6 receives. Post 7, rather. Douglas. It's an excellent catch by Douglas off a good serve by Carballo. Tejada. Another one from the backcourt. That one didn't score either. Douglas on the backhand. Robote coming all the way up. That was about 10 feet out. Point 7. 7 on the board with 3 points. Here's post 8. Kubala. Strong forehand Robote thrown by Douglas. Kubala to the inside. Douglas on the move. Makes the Robote. Catch by Kubala. Almost. He tipped it. Point 7. Possible game point for the pink shirt of post 7. Douglas trying to stop him. Bueno. Robote fired to the inside, caught by Bueno. Douglas on the catch. Reverse 2-alls, gonna score. Point and game to the pink shirt of post 7, Douglas. 4 serves to 5. This is a playoff for second and third. Strong backhand by Carballo. Rebote kicks way out. Ben got that off in time without holding it. Here's Carballo. Ben, another rebote. This one too high. Point and place to post 5. 4 shows. Unofficial order finish. 7-5-4. Results are official. Coming in first, post 7. Douglas taking second, post 5. Carballo coming in third, post 4. Ben. 7-5-4. The official result from game number 8.
Right on cue. Gets the win there.
Well, it's not like he could hear us talking about how he wasn't into it before he played the game.
He was practicing.
No, he was practicing, which means that my microphone's not on the court, so they don't hear that. But no, you could just, his mind just wasn't there. And then all of a sudden, was it in the second or third time he came up? Is that the second time or the third time?
Yeah, I think that was only number 2.
That was the second time that he came. No, second game, but second time that he came up.
Yeah.
He just decided to play. Good for him. Results are up on the board. 7-5-4, the official order of finish. $2 quinella 5-7, $30. Trifecta 7-5-4, $497 even. Mighty Ocho, 572-83-187. 4 of 8 numbers, returning $19.60. Carryover jackpot, $1,649.20. Up next, this afternoon's 9th and final game in advance of the 8 p.m. performance. Next game is played 2. 9, that's 9 points, with all points doubling after the first round of play.
Being the overall champ in the rookie season was great. I put in hours and hours of hard work in the off-season practicing, and just to show that it paid off in the end, it was really great. My goal for the 2020 season is to stay healthy, play to the best I can, but definitely I would love to repeat winning singles and doubles again this year. Like I said, I think it's going to be a lot harder, but it's definitely a push that I want. And I'm happy that everybody's getting better, and it's going to be harder for me because it pushes me to be better, and that's what I want ultimately. I would love to be the champ again this year. I am definitely going to try my best. Like I said, the competition is getting better every day, and so I'm going to push to be the best again. But we'll see. It's going to be a long 7-month season, and I'll hope to repeat what I did again.
And that was Douglas there. First win of the day coming in that 8th game. Playing out of post 7, always dangerous to let him come up there a couple of times, and takes advantage there second time through. Win number 75 for him on the season, on his way to 80 now. And with 4 minutes to go, till we get into that 9th game, Stu said a superfecta 9-point singles match. For those of you wondering, what exactly does that mean? Well, here's a video. It's going to explain how that differs from these spectacular 7 games. Take a look.
Spectacular 9 singles games are played with 8 players. Each player wears a different color jersey numbered 1 through 8 on the front. These numbers are traditionally referred to as post numbers. Post numbers are used to signify the order in which the athletes will play in a game. These numbers are also used for betting purposes. Don't be confused by the numbers on the back of our jerseys. Those are just for fun. Each game begins when the player in the post 1 red jersey serves to the player in the post 2 blue jersey. The served ball must land between the 4 and 7 lines marked on the court's side wall. If the ball lands between those lines, the serve is good and play continues until one of those 2 players wins that matchup. The player who loses the matchup exits the court and waits for his next turn at the end of the rotation. It's important to note that every game has 2 rounds. The first 7 matchups in a game make up round 1. Each matchup in round 1 is worth 1 point. Round 2 refers to all matchups that take place after the 7th and final matchup of round 1. The number of matchups in round 2 varies from game to game. And in round 2, each matchup is worth 2 points. The first player to earn 9 points wins the game.
And now 3 minutes from the start of that 9th game, game number 9. Only chance to bet that superfecta here, so you see there's over $200 in that pool. And so Douglas, with his 9th win of the week, in a good position in the race for that Golden Cesta award given to the player with the most singles wins each week. We said that Tennessee and Alberta had a chance to threaten Douglas there. Both guys picked up 1 win in their earlier games there, so Tennessee with 6 on the week, Alberta with 5 wins. So if you had both those guys in fantasy, well done. But it doesn't look like anyone's going to claim that Golden Cesta, and I mean, it makes sense given the win percentage for Douglas. We talk about it almost every performance now, but 43.6%. Sorry, actually a little higher than 43. Just under 44% Douglas is winning there. It's just incredible. Ron raising his percentage too today. He's just under 20, right around 28% for him. So both of those guys winning at a ridiculous clip. And when they get 20 games a week, they're getting the same amount of games as all these other guys, Douglas in particular, finds the win column a decent amount there. 9 times this week. See if he can add 1 more. 9th and final game of this first performance of the day, Stu.
Time to begin our 9th game, a spectacular 9 superfecta match. This game is played at 9. That's 9 points, with all points doubling after the first round of play, offering this afternoon's only superfecta wagering opportunity. Serving in the red shirt of post 1, number 7, Ben. Our first matchup has Ben serving to Anderluck. There's a serve. Game 1 begins. Game 9 begins. Ball tip, point 1. 1 first up on the board in our 9th game. That'll bring to the court the white shirt of post 3. Here's Carballo. Over serve. Ball must land between the 4 and 7 line. And there are the arms. Point 3. Green shirt to post 4 receives. Ron. Ron from the left side. Carballo on the backhand. He goes deep. Robote's coming to the 5 line. Robote left side by Ron. Fired past Carballo. Carballo for the Robote. Clipped the side wall. Scooped up by Ron. Wow, that is bad. Woo! A bad shot thrown even worse. Point 3. Black shirt at post 5. Here's Kubala. Carballo from the left side. Ball tipped by Kubala, point 3. Yellow shirt at post 6. Ikeda receives. Point 3. Three on the board with 4 points. Here's post 7, Bueno. Nice. That's a nice catch by Carballo. Bueno, Rebote to the inside. Scoop. Missed. Point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt at post 8, is Douglas. Douglas passes from the forehand. 2 all. 2 score. Point 7. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, post 2, Anderluck. Ball tipped off the serve, point 7. Seven on the board with 4 points. Here's post 1. Ben. Rebote left side by Bueno. Ben makes the catch. Good catch by Bueno back at the 10 line. Low backhand to the inside, picked up by Ben. That got away from Bueno. Out of play. Point 1. Ben serves the returning 4 post in the green shirt. This matchup has Ben serving to Ron. Beautiful Costado 2-all thrown by Ron scores, point 4. Here's post 5, Kubala. Catch by Ron. Ron blasts it to the inside. There's a one-handed scoop by Kubala, who doesn't often make one-handed scoops. That forehand rebote went to the overhead screen, point 5. Returning to the court, post 6, Ikeda. Forehand rebote by Kubala. Here's Ikeda from the 8 line. Ikeda goes deep. Carom by Ikeda. Scores. Well thrown. 0.6. 6 on the board with 2 points. Here's post 3, Carballo. Forehand rebote, touch the overhead screen. 0.3. 3 on the board with 6 points. Here's post 8, Douglas. Douglas from the left side. Powerful backhand coming way out to the rebote. Douglas fires this forehand rebote. Carballo fires this backhand rebote. 2 score. 0.3. Possible game point. White shirt at post 3. Carballo trying to stop him. Post 2. Anderluck. Point in game, white shirt at post 3, Carballo. 3 wins it, 7 places, 1 shows, 4, 5, and 6 will play off for 4th place. Robote coming out to Ron. 2 all by Ron. Out. 0.5. 5 on the board with 4 points. Here's post 6. Ikeda receives. Ball tipped by Kubala, 0.6. We'll turn around now. 6 serves to 5. This is quad point, 4th place. Point in the 4th place finish, 2. Post 6, Ikeda. Unofficial order finish, 3-7-1-6. Coming in first, post 3, Carballo taking second, post 7, Bueno coming in third. Post 1, Ben taking the quad, post 6, Ikeda. There are your prices for game number 9. The Quinella, 7 all, $17.40. Quinella 3 all, $4. Trifecta, that's first, second, and third place finishing 371, $530.80. Consolation in the Superfecta, 371 all, $91.57.
My goal going into this season is probably just playing a little bit more calmer, and also another thing I want to work on is not beating myself. Just do simple better. Just catch the ball, throw the ball one more time than my opponent, and don't make any unforced errors. I have a mantra that I tell myself all the time where if you're not getting better, you're getting worse. That's literally what it comes down to. Honestly, my favorite thing about Jai-Alai is just the speed of the sport. My intensity, on a scale of 1 to 10, I think it's about 2,000.
And that was Carballo there, picking up his 4th win of the week in the final game of this first session of Jai-Alai. These first 9 games, but we got 9 more coming for you. Just under an hour and a half, Stu.
Literally 2 minutes shy of an hour and a half. Favorite performance, Saturday night Jai-Alai. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will do it for this Saturday afternoon performance of live Jai-Alai in the Magic City on the Jai-Alai Channel. We're glad that you chose to join us this afternoon and invite you to join us again in an hour and a half when we'll play 9 more action-packed games at 8 p.m. We do hope you enjoyed today's Jai-Alai action at Magic City. Please like and subscribe to the Jai-Alai channel, and if you're so inclined, please let us know your thoughts or any questions you might have in the live chat while we're playing. On behalf of the players, staff, and management of Magic City Jai-Alai, we thank you for joining us today and hope to see you again at 8 p.m. this evening. Goodbye till we can see you back here at Magic City Jai-Alai.